Okay, this little video is just going to be on how I separate some of the roaches just for everyday feeding. You guys have seen the bucket method that I use. That's for cleaning out the bigger roach bins and stuff like that. Now I'm going to show you just a quicker, simpler how to sort them for your everyday feeding so that you have roaches available of all sizes. As you can see, there's a bunch of different size roaches in here. I'll try to zoom in a little bit on them here. Got some adults, some nymphs, some middle-sized ones, everything like that. What I do is basically I just dump, I get a tub of these basically and then just dump it through a little sifting mechanism that I have that I made that is basically just 6-quart tubs that they have holes drilled in them of different sizes. You can see those ones are the biggest size, and then they go down to a little bit smaller, and then finally there's the really small size. I don't know how many holes are per tub, but just make enough of them so that they can easily fall through. And then the final tub, no holes in it, just because you don't want the roaches going everywhere. So basically all you have to do is make sure that they're in the correct order. You want the biggest holes on the top, and then going down in order. And then all you're going to do is just dump all the roaches into the top tub. And kind of shake it a little bit. Basically what this does is help them to get down through it whenever you shake it and kind of rattle it a little bit. What I do is actually I just do this, and then I will basically just leave it sit on the table just like this for a little bit while I'm cleaning. That'll help get some of the different sizes into the different containers. As you can see, most of the ones in the top here, you probably just got really dizzy there, are just the larger ones. You can actually see some of the smaller ones going through the holes and getting down into the next level. Basically what I'll do is just kind of leave this for a while till I see that most of the smaller ones have gotten through, and then just kind of give it a little bit of a little tap, and that usually will make the roaches that are kind of clinging on to the holes fall the rest of the way through. That's the only problem with it, like any of these hole methods, is that sometimes you'll have to scrape off the roaches that are stuck to the bottom that are halfway through. But the longer you leave this sit, the more they won't be stuck, because they'll already be down through into the next level. So what I'm going to do is, since I don't need any of these bigger roaches, basically what I do is just put it back into the bigger tub so that if any of them crawl out, they can. And then as you can see, the next level down has a different size to it. And you kind of want to, push them down through, rock them back and forth a little bit, just to get them through. And then, you can also, I don't know if it'll show it. See how some of them are coming through and some of them are on the bottom there? You just kind of scrape them off. And then once you do that, you can actually just have other containers ready so that you can put them in. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. Actually, I just dropped a roach. I'll get that in a second. And then just kind of keep the extra bins in a bigger tub so they can't crawl out. And then the same thing with this bin. And as you can see, it's going to be kind of hard to do with one hand. I might be able to just, there we go. Just kind of move them off the bottom. And they usually fall off of it pretty easy. And then same thing for this one. Let's see if we can do this at the same time. And then put those ones in their container there. got them all off. And then what you're left with is the 3 sizes that you wanted to get. We've got the super baby nymphs, which are really small. Got the next size up. Got the next size up. And then, of course, the adults and the bigger ones that couldn't get through. That's the simplest method to sort them that I've come up with. And then right there, of course, you got all 3 sizes that you can use. And then you can even kind of sort them out from this point as well. I mean, it all depends on the size holes that you're using, of how fine of a different size you want. I mean, you can always make the holes different sizes, stuff like that. I don't even know what size holes these are, to be honest with you. But you know, it works pretty well for the sizes that I want. You kind of have to do some trial and error of it. But that's pretty much it.